What you guys are seeing is a classic SRK video, which is fucking weird. I don't remember the last time I did something like this. Well, I already got in the first game and I already lost, but unfortunately we're playing Infinite Warfare today. This game's not as bad as everybody says it is. It's just fucking boring, like Modern Warfare Remastered right now to me. I don't know. All these games are fucking boring right now. I'll be quite honest, it's been a long time since I've done something classic like this, like back in the day. But, you know, sometimes you gotta switch it up a little bit. You gotta take a fucking break from all this gaming stuff. And unfortunately, I wasn't really home all that much, so I couldn't be playing all these games anyway. It's like, it's really rough when you're not at home most of the time and you don't have any of your equipment to record anything. I don't have a laptop either, so I can't really do any of that streaming stuff or anything like that at school. I would love to, but it's just not working out. But nonetheless, it's been a crazy semester, lots of work to be done, lots of classes that require lots of time to do things. But somehow I have managed my time well enough to be sitting here and playing a video game and talking to a camera once a mother effing again. And I'll be quite honest, when it comes to like doing other videos other than, you know, gaming, sometimes it becomes quite difficult because they don't do as well or they don't hit sub boxes or anything like that, which is rough. But you know, I'm not worried about it because Trip to the Thrifts do well. Shopping for Vinyl is returning soon. I just needed money and stuff and the ability to go out and look for records. But I'm glad for the feedback I did receive on some of those videos, and I appreciate you guys watching them. Trips to the Thrift have been doing well over my expectations. I didn't realize they were going to do that well, even though I'm just going and recording what I buy. I didn't really buy for anybody else all that much other than the people that I know. I haven't really sold anything yet because that's just a lot of work. And I mean selling to the people I know is pretty easy because I know what they like. So sometimes it's hard to go get items for people you don't even know. So that's what I've been doing basically. And then thank you guys for coming out to the streams as well. I appreciate that. I know I do have a kind of a schedule. You know, like I said, it's tentative. It sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But Tuesday nights I'll be around, and Saturdays I usually stream twice, either once in the morning and one at night. Depends on when I work too. If not, I stream at night. Either way. Just so you guys know, it's tentative. Now, I'll be honest, school is making me feel like I've disappeared off planet Earth. Because I literally haven't, like, touched social media in, like, I don't know how long. I haven't, like, done anything like that. Like, I literally don't look at Twitter. I literally don't look at any social media. I've literally just been working my ass off nonstop. It feels like I have a job of basically school. It's crazy. It's dumb. I don't know. I just feel really out of touch with, you know, all of you guys, all of my family, all of my friends sometimes, like outside of school at least, because I see my friends in school all the time. I don't know, I just feel out of touch. Things have changed in my life. It's really weird. I mean, you know, I've opened myself up to a lot more people. I went to parties and stuff like that. That's been really fun. I'm still straight edge, so don't worry. I didn't break edge. I didn't drink. I don't smoke weed. Sorry, guys. I know one day maybe I'll convert, but probably not. And currently what I'm in the process of doing is I'm creating my portfolio and my demo reel. Basically what those two things are is, if you graphic design, most of you may know, you may have a portfolio. You may link to people when you want, you know, when people want work done or something like that. Demo reel is kind of the same premise. If they want video work done, it's like a portfolio basically. So I've been working on that. And basically, it's been great. Like, I've been having so much fun doing all this stuff. But then again, I've been lazy sometimes. I'll be like, I don't really want to do this. And I'm not trying to force the issue or anything like that. Like, I know better than that. That's like kind of this YouTube thing too. When you force the issue, you kind of lose sight of why you made videos in the first place. And I mean, that's my advice to anybody. Just take it a step at a time before you lose sight of what you actually want to do and what you actually love. That's how I kind of felt with this thing. I was losing sight. I changed my content so many times over the past 2 years or 3 years or whatever. You know, some things worked, some things didn't work. And you know, it was just all a learning experience for me, because I could have started this thing such a long time ago and I delayed it. I'm so pissed at myself, because if I was in the prime of when, you know, Call of Duty was at least relevant, or, you know, things were relevant on YouTube, you know, stuff like that. Even though they're kind of coming back, it's kind of there. Like, it won't go away, I don't think. You know, personality trumps everything else. It's just really frustrating that I don't know what I want to do, and it's always like that for some reason. Fuck, I missed everything. Oh my god, that could have been so nasty. And I'll be real as fuck, there's some times when I like force the issue when I know I shouldn't have back in the day, and that was just wrong with me. It's basically just, it's a mess. Like, you should never do that to yourself. It was like that back in the day. It was literally like, go to school, go to work, make a video. It was a routine that was basically kind of set in stone, and I didn't really know what to do. Like, there was no room for anything else. I didn't have any friends. I had a few friends, but you know what I mean. Like, I didn't know nobody. Now I know a lot of people, and it's great. And I'm not forcing the issue. And they, you know, they promote your stuff. Like, they actually tell you, like, you shouldn't force something. They give you good ideas, you know, shit like that. Like, that's just really cool that I'm around people that actually give a fuck about the shit I'm doing. Because I'll be honest with you guys, back in the day, let's say classic SRK, because this is a classic SRK type of video. Classic SRK would literally sit here on hours on end wondering about what video I was gonna make. What was I gonna talk about? I didn't have anything to talk about. I ran out of things to talk about in like the first year doing YouTube, because when you do this cutcom shit, it's like you gotta have something to talk about. Otherwise, it's like what the fuck? Like, you can't literally make a video. And I would just like go through the internet and find something and be like, oh, I'll talk about this. This is interesting. And it just fucking wasn't. It was boring. It was straight up stupid. It felt like back in the day, like I was literally trying to upload just to upload, be that guy. You know, that sounds cliche as hell, but literally that's what I was doing. Like, I remember when I was in them teams, man, and I'd be like, yo, I just uploaded, bro. Like, I'm on the grind. Like, it was some like crazy shit or something. Like I thought it was cool that I was grinding these videos, but guess what? They were all the same shit. They were all the same thing. There was not a thing completely different about any of that content than anybody else at the time who was putting out the videos. It was basically who could cut the cleanest clips together and literally have something to talk about that didn't sound too far-fetched or out of the way where it sounded like they were fucking faking it or something. That's literally like what I think of. Like, when I think of like all the content that I've seen and all the people, like when I think about it, it's just like some of this shit was just straight up like bad. It was terrible, like cringeworthy shit. And I'll be honest, like back then I was just a weird kid, and you know, if you've been around forever, thank you guys for being here. I mean, I don't know why the fuck anybody listened to me back then, or why anyone would even give me a chance, but you know, it's been a wild ride. It's been really cool, you know, and learning, you know, YouTube and social media has been pretty fun. You know, I know what people like. I know what people don't like. It's you know, this thing is really helping me develop something out of nothing, literally, is what I'm doing with right now with this. Now, is this content anything special? Absolutely not. I mean, this is just bread and peanut butter and jelly. Literally nothing. Nothing special about this at all. If you guys like it, I mean, I have not a problem playing games anymore. I mean, it's just difficult because I'm not around. I don't have any of my equipment. You know, if I could afford, you know, a portable setup, I would definitely try my best to even like make videos at the studio. Because I mean, we do have a projector. We have a 360. But that's it, like a PS2. So it's just really hard to convert this sort of stuff to, you know, go elsewhere. But hey, I mean, I do get to sit down right this instant and make this video, this classic SRK video. If you guys do like this shit, just leave a like on the video. I mean,